Alexandra Eala's dream.
The phenomenal rise of Filipina tennis sensation Alex Eala is truly impressive.
She completes a hat-trick of wins.
But beyond her breakthrough performance in the recently concluded Miami Open is the maturity she displayed beyond her years that is truly inspiring. During an online press conference with the Philippine media, Alex shared her learnings during her historic run that put the Philippines in the world tennis map.
For me, the biggest learning is that even the top players have weaknesses, and they have, they're not perfect. They're not, of course, when you see that they've won so many things, and of course it can depend on what kind of moment they're in their career. But there's always a way. There's always a point to push, and if I believe in myself, then I know that I'm able to push those points.
Entering the Miami Open as wild card, Alex talked about how she prepared herself mentally for the tough tournament that saw her go toe-to-toe with the world's top players.
I think, a big part I've said previously of being able to face these opponents is to treat them like they're any other opponent, is to strip them of all their decorations and all their achievements. And I did it like every other match. There's nothing that I did in particular that was out of my routine. Of course, the tactics or the things I would talk about and the emotional preparation with my coach would be different when he saw that I was a little bit more nervous, and it was a little bit higher stakes than what I'm normally used to, but nothing drastic has changed. So I prepare for it like all my other tournaments and all my other matches.
For Alex, social media can both be the bearer of good news and bashing. As much as she is grateful for the support she was receiving online, she remained focused on her game.
I did in monitored amounts. I made it a point not to dwell on social media so much. I knew that it was blowing up, but I guess not the extent that it actually did. It's hard to be in the present, to stay in the present when all of that is happening online. But I felt when I distanced myself from my phone, it's when I was able to be more productive and more focused.
As she prepares for the rigorous series of tournaments of the WTA, Alex also shared her dream of representing the country in the Olympics someday.
I think that the Olympics is such a big event, and it's definitely one of my goals to represent the country there. So hopefully in 2028.
Keeping her sights on the coming Grand Slams, Alex is working on her weaknesses while continuing to build on her strengths.
I think my strength definitely would be my mentality. I take pride in how I handled myself on court and took control of my emotions during the matches, even when I was losing. And I definitely think that my serve, the starts of the point need work. Also my fitness and the overall shape of my body. It was a heavy load that week, and I was able to push through, and I was able to maintain a high level until the end. But the next step is to be able to repeat this and for my body to handle this kind of intensity repetitively. So.
With her recent success, Alex has put the spotlight on tennis, and she hopes to inspire more Filipinos to take up the sport.
I love tennis. I think tennis is a beautiful sport. So to see, lalo na ngayon, more and more Filipinos picking up rackets and getting their kids into tennis is really such a sight for sore eyes, especially growing up that, tennis was very scarce. It wasn't basketball or it wasn't volleyball. So I really like to think that I have this impact, and lalo na ngayon, the win that I did in Miami is, getting more people to look into tennis and getting more people to love the sport as well.
Alex's recent success is a testament to the power of determination and perseverance. And as this young Filipina prepares to enter the tennis fray against the best in the world, she carries the weight of expectations with grace and courage, with only one goal in mind: to keep on improving and to never rest on her laurels.
Well, there is definitely talagang may pressure because I was able to do well, but that's also a good sign. In the end, I'm the same player as I was 2 months ago, with a little bit more experience and a little bit more knowledge of what I'm capable to do. And I understand that this is new for me. This is something I haven't done before, being in the top 100, and being one of the seeded players. So it's not porket nagawa ko na magagawa ko ulit. So that's what I'm trying to work on, is being able to continuously keep up this level.